Awesome. Okay, welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I really never know where to look on my computer, so if my eyes are looking down or looking sideways, I never quite get the camera right. My name's Jana, and we get on and do a few of these events each and every week just because we love sharing an amazing program and product that we've come across. We love to get on and share our results, what we're excited about, and hear other people's results, really. And it's also got an amazing opportunity attached to it. So we love to jump on just a few times a week to give people the opportunity to also jump on and share what it is that we're getting great results about. So if you have got on tonight, thanks so much for jumping on, whether it is to support somebody or to find out a little bit more about what we're doing. It's because someone's cared enough to, give you this link and to get you on tonight. So for me, I came across this amazing opportunity 21 months ago now. It's like when your children are growing and you're into the months and you're slowly getting into the years. I was working full time when I found this. So I've worked in the over here in Australia in the Australian government as a public servant. I had for 12 years, 11 years with the Defence, and I just switched over to Department of Human Services on a promotion while I was on maternity leave with my second baby. So I'm a mama of two. I've got now Jacob, who's now 5, and Charlie, who's now 2. So when I went back into this full-time role, it was brand new. There was lots more driving. I was responsible for a team of people. I had a lot to learn, but I was taking a lot of work home with me, and I was on call. So for the first time in my life, I was not enjoying my job. I've always loved what I've been doing. It's always, mindset with a lot of things. But when you're working big hours, your children are in full-time care, and your health is no longer a big priority because of your hours being taken away, being trying to be super mum, trying to do a new job, trying to do the bills, shop a chef, do all those things, it gets a little bit hard. So both mentally and physically, I started to get quite unwell. I was researching Juice Plus, but it wasn't for me. It was for my husband. He eats meat and potato, typical bloke in that he just won't touch the good stuff. And I was worried about inflammation for him in the future. So that's why I was looking at Juice Plus and a couple of other products at the time, but then I'd forgotten about it. So this opportunity for me came up on a mummy's page here in Victoria, and I was super skeptic. I won't lie there. And it all seemed too good to be true because I've also owned a traditional business before. So I didn't want to get caught in a trap where I was working, ridiculous hours and not getting anywhere forward with it. So I reached out to this girl I'd never met before, asked her a trillion questions, and no joke there. It took her a while to get back to me. Then we got to the stage in the relationship where she told me that asked me if I'd heard of Juice Plus or the Juicy Body Transformation. I was excited because I had heard of Juice Plus. I'd read a bit about it and I was quite happy with it. And from there I sort of said, why not? Let's do it. Let's get hubby on the product. Let's get me on the product and the kids. And even if we just get it cheaper or for free, I'd be happy with that. But, she was amazing in teaching me, teach to teach, and showing me the ropes of how to do the business. In those absolute stolen moments between my full-time job and my children and all these other activities that are going on, I was able to go part-time within 4 months, and I was able to leave my full-time job within 10 months. So now I'm a stay-at-home mum. I have been since January, another whole new role to learn, but far more rewarding than having someone else look after my children when they're awake instead of me just having them when they're asleep. And I get to work with amazing people each and every day. So I get to mentor and coach, and then they also, we're constantly learning. It's been an amazing, amazing journey. So what is Juice Plus? All right, so Juice Plus, the actual company has been around for over 47 years, but the product itself, 26. Okay, the idea behind Juice Plus really is to bridge the gap in your diet or to increase an already healthy diet the most natural way possible. And obviously that is to get more fruits and vegetables and berries into your body on a daily basis. And for some people that's really hard. It might be because of where you live. Getting fresh produce in is really hard and really expensive. It might be just your busy lifestyle. But in saying that, the produce that we do purchase from our supermarkets, it's literally a week or two after it's been picked from the vine, and it's been picked off the vine well before it's at its full nutritional value. And that's because we actually don't want to purchase it at its full nutritional value. It looks quite ugly and it's starting to disform because when the fruits and vegetables are actually at their highest cellular level, it's in that last 24 to 48 hours. And the produce is actually starting to, turn a little bit, to be honest. So Juice Plus have figured all that out, obviously in part of their studies and research and creating the products. And their hero product is our fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. All right, so when you take these on a daily basis, you're literally getting an extra 27 varieties of fruits, vegetables, and berries into your body each and every day, which is massive. Government here states, that we should be having 3 to 5 serves a day of fruit and veg, which is pretty doable. But science suggests with our busy lifestyles, with our depleted fruit and vegetables, oxidization in the air, in the chemicals that we're feeding from pre-prepared meals and takeaway and things like that, we should be taking more along the lines of 9 to 11. And that's quite massive. For me, I could pretty much do that each day because I'm a big juicer and I have my 3 to 5 meals a day, but I can't do that every day. Lifestyle, busy things come up. And, and I know for a lot of mamas, my sister being one, she lives off toast and coffee and leftovers from the kids. And that's definitely not a great nutritional diet. So I love, our produce that goes into our products is literally grown only for Juice Plus. Okay, so it's on our farms. They're like the 3-generation farms, which is brilliant. It's chemical free. Our produce gets to stay on the vine until it is at that full cellular level because it's not required anywhere else. So it's on there until it's at that highest level. Then it's picked and taken into our factories, which are co-located or within an hour's distance of our farms. All right, from there, they are washed and cleaned, and then they're pulped, and all that liquid is slowly removed, coincidentally the sugar as well, and then it's turned into the powder form through a cooling process that keeps all the live enzymes, micronutrients, and phytonutrients still intact, which is a pretty cool thing. And that includes the pips, the peel, the stems, whatever else is going in there. So there's all these extra nutrients that we were missing out on with our produce when we're, purchasing it and cooking it and eating it and peeling it. So then it's popped into our vegan, vegetarian soluble capsule, and then we swallow it. And obviously with nutrition, it's different for everybody, how quickly it gets in and takes work. We all absorb nutrients differently. And that's because inflammation is different in each and every person. For some people, it'll be skin in the forms of eczema, psoriasis, acne. Other people, it'll be kidney, bowel, liver, stomach, all those, things. And for a lot of women, it's also menstrual cycles and menopause. And then it's also a lot of joint inflammation. Okay, so obviously fruits and vegetables help fight all those sort of things, and then also help bring things back. So it's amazing. We can't tell you what it's going to do for you, but it's always amazing to hear new stories and what it's done for other people. I love the fact that I can read the label on the products. There's not some crazy big list of things that I need a dictionary and a thesaurus to figure out what it is, or 6 degrees of uni. Literally in the berries, which is full of antioxidants, which is amazing on its own. Grapes, raspberry, bilberry. I definitely wasn't getting bilberry on a daily basis. Blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, blackcurrant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and even a bit of cacao in there. All right. The varieties that go into each of these blends isn't just because that's what's grown, great in that area. It's gone in there because not only does each individual produce have amazing nutritional value, but when they're put in there together, they work so much better in synergy than they do on their own. All right, so it's pretty cool in how that all happens. The other thing on the label is there's no warning label. All right, because it's just fruits, vegetables, and berries. It's safe for anybody, whether you're pregnant, whether you're breastfeeding, unless you're allergic to the bilberry or the cabbage. Juice Plus is safe for you to take. All right, it's so different to what we've been, used to in the markets from the chemist and the supermarkets when we've been getting our supplements and our multivitamins. And you probably notice that in the form of your wee. This fluorescent disco wee that you quite often see in the toilet if you're into checking out your wee. But that everyone seems to think they're dehydrated and need to drink more water, but that's literally your body excreting what it does not recognize. All right. Whereas Juice Plus, fruits, vegetables, and berries, it knows it, it recognizes it and knows what to do with it. So it sends it off to where it needs to go to work the most. The biggest thing for Juice Plus with its main product is like attracts like. It's the same as if you're eating a whole lot of crap and you then obviously feel crap. So you're eating too much salty chips and sugar and fried things, you're going to crave more of that. By flooding your body with Juice Plus on a daily basis at that high cellular level, you're going to want to crave more of the good things and less of the bad, which is a pretty amazing thing to see and see those changes. All right. And obviously that process takes a little while. If you were eating quite badly, all those bad toxins coming out, all those good ones going in, it's a change that takes a while to see, but it's so worthwhile seeing and trying to figure out what it's going to be for you. So the other biggest thing I think, because we're all about research with Juice Plus, is we've had over 36 peer-reviewed scientific studies done on the product, and that's unheard of. That's amazing. Yes, Juice Plus helped fund the studies, but to get that gold label on them that they're peer-reviewed, that's unheard of. And we've got that for us to read, for our customers to read. It's there for anybody to check out. And here in Australia and New Zealand, we're actually a part of one at the moment, and that's the Kids Eat Free study. So when any adult takes our trio, our micronutrients, the oil in the engine, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years between the ages of 4 and 18. Okay, that's just the study period that they picked. My children have been on Juice Plus since, well, my littlest one since he was 11 months. As soon as he could chew, he was on it. And before that, he was having the capsules. So the chews are exactly the same as what's in the fruits and the vegetable capsules, except for they're joined with an all-natural plant-based tapioca. Okay, so they look like the ones that you've probably seen in the supermarket, except for, again, there's no synthetic or artificial ingredients, none of those bad sugars. It's all straight derived from plant. Okay, so they're super yummy, and that helps your child get an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables every day. And that is crazy, because I know as a parent, trying to get all those nutrients into your child on a daily basis, just the 3 to 5, can be difficult. And what they change out of their lunchbox when they go to school, who knows? So it's a great relief for parents knowing that their little bodies can get that into them each day. Results coming back already. You know, kids are sleeping better, kids are pooping better, cognitive behaviour, sleep, less tummy issues. For my children, respiratory. You know, they suffered from croup heavily, which was turning into asthma. And now we've been asthma-free now, for over 14 months. So, and that was a lot of hospital visits, a lot of GP and a lot of medication. So that was massive for us. So that's, like I said, the oil in the engine for both the adult and the child. We've got to fuel our bodies still. We've still got to eat. But obviously, again, with our busy lifestyle, sometimes that can be hard. All right, that's when we've got this amazing macronutrition. Okay, it wasn't designed to be a meal replacement. It is a nutritional drink. Over 30 plant-based ingredients in there, 20 superfoods. So you've got your beautiful proteins in there, complex carbohydrates, fiber, and then you've got vitamin D, because it's got pomegranate and mushroom in there, which is a hard resource, especially when you're pregnant. Vitamin B, complex vitamin B, niacin is a beautiful mood balancer. So when your body starts running better and you're getting that extra energy and you're adding this into your diet as well, we're seeing lots of results with anxiety and depression also, which is amazing. So then you've got other things in here, for the fussy eaters. There's alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, broccoli, quinoa, millet, I've already gone through pumpkin. Then you've got chickpea. You've got all these beautiful things in there, but you can't taste it. It's got a little bit of natural sugar from sugarcane and stevia, equivalent to a banana, but it makes any green smoothie taste yummy. So these are great for breakfast on the run. Add some frozen berries, add some kale, add whatever you like. But they're also great for that afternoon fix. So when the kids come home from school, or you've got that sugar fix that you need to take care of in the afternoon, have a yummy shake. And we've also got some great recipes that you can use these for. So these are amazing. And I always have a couple in my bag for pre or post workout as well. So they're great for recovery for after the gym. So that's nearly all our products, because Juice Plus realised we still had one nutritional gap that they wanted to, sort of take care of. So they've been working on this for quite a few years now, and that is an all-natural plant-based omega, okay, which is amazing. So they've skipped the fish, gone straight to the algae, and it's got other beautiful things in there from pomegranate seed oil, the algae oil, sea buckthorn fruit oil, raspberry seed oil, tomato seed oil, and safflower seed oil. So all these beautiful things that help along with brain, eye, again, joint inflammation, all from the ground, which is really amazing also. So all our vegetarian friends have now got a plant-based omega that they can have access to, which is really cool. So that's literally all our products. That's it. We don't have some crazy big catalogue for people to get confused with. So I really do like that. That's it, and I can talk about that. Imagine being here with huge catalogue and trying to explain everything. But that's it. That's, our nutrition covered. But obviously when you start flooding your body with all that stuff, you want to eat healthy. And a lot of people want to make that healthy diet change. They just don't know how to cook it, prepare it, and all those sorts of things. So we're really lucky that we are a part of an amazing team that has created what we call the Juicy Body Transformation. All right, so it's been put together by a great team, but led by a wonderful woman of the name of Kira Westwick. She's a nutritionist, she's a mother of two, and she was also runner-up in MasterChef 2014. She's an absolute foodie. She loves this product. She's thrown a lot in the bin in the past, not Juice Plus, other products that she realised, they're no good. But she's built this program around Juice Plus, knowing that people are wanting, still wanting and craving some of these great foods, but don't know how to make it the healthy way. So it's all online. Every customer that jumps on board with Juice Plus gets access to the Juicy Body Transformation for life for free. Okay, so we've got over 7 ebooks. Something for the Thermomix, something for the blokes, the kids, the sugar people. There's a beautiful sweets one that we've created for Easter. There's a Christmas one with some beautiful salads in it. We've got over 400 whole food recipes in the program, another 600 odd in our private group where everybody's on the same journey with you. We've got a 8-week shred at the moment. We've got a gourmet cleanse. We've got a detox, and it's always having more and more value added to it. So it's an amazing program, and we just love sharing that and seeing some massive results between the two joined together. So I'm just going to see if I can grab a couple of girls, maybe 1 or 2, to be able to share their results. So you're not just hearing it from me, you can hear some of their amazing results that they've had. So I'm just going to grab Sandra. So Sandra, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far? And why do you love sharing the product so much?
Okay, thank you, Jana. I came across the Juice Plus product like 2 years ago because as a family, we always try to eat health and exercise every day, but with our busy life, it was really hard to eat all the recommended fruit and vegetables every single day. So I used to have like vitamin C, A to zinc, and all these different vitamins. But I knew it was synthetic because, when I used to go to the toilet, I used to pee yellow. So when I heard about Juice Plus, that it was all natural, whole food nutrition, it totally made sense to me. So since I've been taking the products, I've been feeling more energetic. I don't need to have a nap anymore, and when I do my exercises after taking my shake, I recover much quicker as well. I sleep much better, and what I noticed the most was that I used to have a rash on my neck and all different parts of the bodies, where it used to be like sweaty, and so it used to be like really horrible rash that even in the middle of the night I used to wake up and it used to like be very itchy. So I used to have some creams every time, like for 5 years, and the doctor didn't know what to do. They just kept on giving me different products, different creams, like a bit stronger because it was just coming back. So since I've been taking the products, maybe about two months after I started taking the products, the rash didn't come back, which was amazing. So I thought I better keep on taking them and recommend it to my family and friends. And I'm just happy that my 6-year-old son has been taking it since he was 4, and it has helped him to eat more fruit and vegetables. To love his food more. And I noticed that he's when he gets sick, it's like 1 or 2 days, and then he recovers really quick. So much. He recovers much quicker than the kids at school, which is is really happy to know that he's we're taking care of his health from an early age. So yeah, I would recommend it for, you know, to everybody, and we'll take it forever.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Sandra. And I'm just going to grab Stacey as well. She's super new to the product, but I've just sent her a message and she's already got a little bit of results. So I'm going to grab her. So Stacey, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far? How long have you been on it? And why are you excited to share it?
Okay, guys. So I've been on the product for a week now, and I'm taking the full products. So fruits, berries, vegetables, and the omega as well. I'm a mother of two 16-month-old twins, so my life is very chaotic. At the moment, we're on school holidays, and I'm pretty much running around after my partner's son and these two, and we're up all night with teething and overtiredness from overstimulation. And this week, I'm so amazed by the results that I've got from the product. My body can be tired at times, but my brain is active. At this time of night, usually I'm conquered out, I'm exhausted, ready for bed by 9 o'clock, but I could go another couple of hours now. So yeah, I'm amazed by the product. I'm amazed by the results, and I'm looking forward to finding more results. Yeah, but amazing energy, and I felt it within 4 days.
Yeah,
easy.
Amazing product. Awesome, Stacey. And I was absolutely the same when I first started taking Juice Plus 2. My little 2-year-old, he wasn't sleeping, and I was working full time. And I would put them to bed at 7 o'clock, and that is where I would wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I'd fallen asleep with them. Within 4 days of taking Juice Plus, I was just like beaming, running around like a headless chook. But it was so good. Obviously the body just needed that, and that was great, and we're ready to go. So thanks so much for sharing, Stace. So just before we hear from Sylvia, who's launching her business tonight, and we're super excited to hear from her, I'm just going to touch on a couple of things that, you know, a few people sort of query about when they think about the business opportunity. And I think that's because there's a couple of other, you know, businesses out there that have given others, I guess, a sour taste. You know, because I know I had a couple of my beautiful friends reach out to me when I checked it, I started doing this business, saying, what are you doing? It's one of those structures or one of those schemes. You don't want to be doing that. But really what I was doing was, you know, my full-time government job seemed like more of a pyramid structure than anything else that I could think of, to be honest. And what I mean by that is when you think of the big companies, oh, I just got these textures. They're not that great. Can you see that? Just. So, you know, for me, you know, being in the defence, you know, we'd have the chief of defence up the top there, and all of us coming in, or if you think about the ranks, they all come in as a trainee and a recruit, and then a trainee, and then they grow in. But if you think about, say, Safeway and Myer and Coles, all those big ones, they all have, you know, their CEO. All right, there's only one of those, and then they've got all these different levels throughout their organisation. So they're board of directors, state managers, area managers, store managers, section managers within their store, and then just going to fix that one up. And then you've got these beautiful people down here if we're talking about Coles and Safeway, the people that put through our shopping when we go in. All right, and I don't know about you guys, I'm noticing less and less of these people, all right, and more of these. Okay, electronic tellers. We just put through our shopping ourselves. For me, I do the bulk of my shopping through online shopping, and then I go in for the things I forgot. So I'm not going to queue up with the 2 or 3 people that they've left there on the registers. I'm just going to go pop it through myself. So what's happening to these guys here? They're all being told that they need to upskill and go for some of these middle section jobs. They need to go to another store. They need to leave, or they need to start doing our shopping or delivering our shopping. But even if there, you know, wasn't that case scenario for me, when I switched over from the Defence to Department of Human Services, I came into this middle section here. The money was great. But like I said, the hours were crazy. I was taking work home with me. My health was deteriorating. There was no work-life balance. And when I came into Department of Human Services, I had to rely on the staff that were there to train me. I'd come from a different government agency. They needed to teach me, so they weren't happy about that. They wanted my position. I took it off them. I won it. So, you know, these people here, the same thing when they want to go for these middle sections. They've got to elbow, kick, make themselves look better than everyone else, apply, and win this position. So these guys are all going to be cranky with them because they've won it as well. So it's not the best structure, and the chances of me starting down here and ever winning this higher position, I know definitely couldn't happen in the Defence or Department of Human Services. I'll be replacing the MP, never going to happen. But the CEO of Coles or Safeway, you need to be in the organisation for 40, 50, 60 odd years. You're going up against thousands of people. The chances of you winning the CEO position, which normally comes from an external agency, someone that's already done a CEO role somewhere else and has had that experience, slim to none that I would ever get that, win that position. What I love about Juice Plus and our business plan is it's literally that on its head. I like to do it as a rectangle. I mean a triangle. Lots of people like to do it as a rectangle, and I can show you why. But our top position is NMD. All right, we all come in as a virtual franchise. Okay, so we all come in and it more could be like a square, but we're not here very long. That's why I do it as a upside down triangle. So when we come in as a virtual franchisee, we get sponsored. Someone links arms with us and helps us create our own little business, which is really great. So even if this CEO wanted to come up because he'd been seeing what I'm doing, he wants my lifestyle, he wants some time freedom and some financial freedom, he wants the community, he gets to come in here. He doesn't get to fly up to NMD because that's what he was for the last company. He comes in as a virtual franchisee. Yes, we've got promotional levels, okay, and he's probably gun set at getting an MD as well, which is fine. I'm going to help him, link arms with him and help him get to each of those positions. And if I don't, I just stay where I am and I never grow. You know, it's all about helping each other grow this business, share an amazing program and product, and share an opportunity. For a lot of people, they come in for different reasons because they fall in love with the product. They just want to get it cheaper or for free. They want to share it with a few friends and family. That's great. Holiday fun, pay off the credit card, just say yes to more. And by doing that, we get so many people come in. But the difference is when we start and we come in as a virtual franchise, we all get that opportunity to build our business to NMD. There isn't one person sitting pretty in our organisation. Someone draws an income from 5 levels above us and we draw an income from 5 levels deep. It is really an amazing business plan. And it's just such a different environment, such a good way to do business. The other thing when I came into this business was because I'd come from the Defence over to Department of Human Services. When I was in the Defence, I couldn't post a great deal because of my security clearance. So I hadn't been using social media for a long time. So I was just like, I don't think I know enough people. And because I was working full time and I was a mama, how was I going to have time to do this? And how was I going to share it and talk to people? So the girl that introduced me to the business, Lauren, she showed me how to share it with a few friends and family. And then what happened was, without her showing me a great deal, to be honest, I had 3 beautiful people that wanted to do something with the business, the opportunity-wise. Okay, so I had Lindsay came on. She was my best friend. She wanted to get the product and realised I was benefiting out of it financially and that she could be. So she jumped on board. Catherine, who we're going to hear from soon, had amazing results. Steph just fell in love with the program and product and just couldn't believe we hadn't heard about it sooner and wanted to share it with the world. So I showed these girls exactly what Lauren had shown me. Share it with a few friends and family, the co-workers, with your netball team or whatever, and the same thing happened to them. Okay, so Lynn's went and shared it with Melody. She also shared it with Rachel. Melody went and shared it with Elsa and Josie. Elsa went and shared it with Philly. Rach went and shared it with Alex, who went and shared it with Amanda, and so on, you know, Michelle. All these people just started sprouting out like popcorn. When you put it in on the stove or in the microwave, it pops away, and when you take it out, it still keeps popping. All I knew at the beginning was my first few customers, Lindsay, Catherine and Steph. I did teach to them, help them, share it with a few friends and family. Then they did teach, went and showed it with Rachel, Melody, Michelle, and it just kept overflowing. And we got this crazy mess, but a beautiful, beautiful team that are all here trying to help, share a healthy lifestyle and help people with health around the world, which is a really beautiful and amazing thing. So now I'm just going to switch over to Sylvia. I'll just find her and we'll hear from her. So Sylvia, exciting. So you're launching your business. So I'd love to hear how Juice Plus came into your life. You've been on the product for a little while now. Why you're loving it, getting any results yet, and why did the business make sense to you?
Okay, so I found Juice Plus on Facebook. I was just going through, I think it was a buy-sell page, and I seen one of your posts actually, Jana. And the things that stood out to me in that was financial freedom and to earn extra money. So I liked the post, and you sent me a quick message and showed me the product, which was awesome. And I've now been taking the product for almost 2 weeks. And some of the things I've noticed is I've got more energy. My skin, hair and nails look amazing. So I used to have a little bit of a problem with my skin. Don't really have that now, which is cool. And I really like the fact that the products are vegan, because there is so much out there, but so little that cater to the vegan market. And so the business part of it made sense to me, just literally because I seen the financial freedom. I thought I could do with a bit of extra cash. I've been on holiday to America recently, so I've got a bit of a loan to pay off, and we all have things to pay off. So yeah, I just thought, why not share something I love with the rest of the world and make some money doing it? It just made sense. Awesome,
exciting. And I can see it on your T-shirt too. You're like advertising vegan.
Yeah. That's it. It's my favorite shirt.
Awesome. Well done, mate. So there you go. Different reasons. I didn't know about her holiday, but now I know. So another thing to put on her goal sheet to help pay off, which is great. So that's it. I think a lot of people come in and they do get super passionate about it because they get to hear some amazing stories. We're just normal people, and when you hear results, hair, that's definitely the berry blend there that helps with the hair, the nails and the skin. I know I had a couple of detox processes through the first 4 months, and then I've been the same. I used to wear makeup flat out all the time, not strong enough that people really notice, but to cover up the same time, I guess each month my skin would flare out around my chin and my mouth. And I haven't had any of that, which has been great. The biggest things for me, I got a bulge disc at my L5 from pregnancy, which used to create a sciatic nerve all down my left side. It was a horrible pain, and it used to really wear me out and drain me. No matter what I did, I went through physio, osteo, all different things to try and get rid of that, Pilates, yoga, and nothing really dulled it. But 6 months into having Juice Plus, I have now been sciatic free for, I don't know, what would be in the month 21, so probably 16 months now, which is just crazy. So that was huge for me. Obviously, sleep, energy, all those things were great too, and IBS cleared up for me as well. So you just don't know until you take the product. The last bit I'm going to talk about, which is the fun bit, I guess, which is how we get paid. So we're, like I said, Australia and New Zealand are really fortunate enough that we're on the same business plan. We can share this amazing program and product in over 29 countries, which is cool as well, especially if you want to travel, meet more people, go meet them, join them up in the team. It's really, really great. It opens up those avenues for that sort of thing as well. But for us, in the early days when we're building our business, Australia and New Zealand come under the same business plan. So we get to focus, on our soul grounds, I guess, for now. Here in Australia and New Zealand, we have an amazing teach-to-teach bonus plan. So we get paid with retail profit. We get paid commission, which builds up what we call our residual income or beach money. So that slowly clicks away in the background and keeps building up and up and up. But what we like to talk about is the bonuses. So yeah, like I said, here in Australia and New Zealand, we have an amazing incentive program to help us grow our business big and wide and quite strong at the beginning. So we understand what sort of money's on the table when we reach some of these higher levels. So as I said earlier, we come in as a virtual franchise. We help you get to DVF really quickly, hopefully within the first 10 to 30 days. And then the first big bonus is $400. Okay, so that's for senior direct virtual franchise. That means you've introduced to the business, to probably 1 to 3 people by then, to pay off a credit card, to get their shopping, bill reduced, by supplementing it with this income. And anybody you're introducing the business to, you want to keep them hot on your heels. Show them how to do DVF and then show them exactly how you got to SDVF, because this happens. And this is the teacher bonus. So, you know, Sylvia being very new in the business, she's working on SDVF. She gets the $400 for getting to SDVF. I'm her teacher, so I'd get the teacher bonus of $400, which is pretty cool. The next one is sales coordinator. Means you've gone and shared the business with about 3 to 5, 8 or so people, and you've got a beautiful little business and a beautiful little team growing underneath you. That's a $600 bonus for you and a $600 bonus for your teacher. All right. All right, and then from there, you keep doing the same thing. Things start to shuffle around and change a little bit at senior sales coordinator. That's a $1,200 bonus for you and a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. You really do start to, where you're working and where your time goes starts to shift, and you really are starting to focus on becoming a servant leader. So things, where you're spending your time and who you're helping, because you're going to help these guys underneath you keep creating and building their little teams. So I'm just going to grab Catherine. Catherine's got some little help tonight by the looks of it. She's going to share how the business came into her life, what exciting things have happened so far, and and what she's looking forward to in the future.
Hi, thank you, Jana. I started the business after being are you going to wave to Jana?
Hi, Darcy.
I started at the business after being on the product for a couple of, probably about 6 weeks. I had some amazing results. I just shared on Facebook how excited I was that I'd lost 17 centimetres off my body just following the program and just changing what we were eating, and I had a massive response. And at the time, this little monkey was 6 months old, and I was feeding him, and my oldest was 3.5. So, and I was actually looking at going back to work because my partner, he at the time had only just returned to work after having 12 months off, having an accident. We were really struggling. Life was not very nice. We were having to borrow money for food and nappies every week, and it just kind of like got. Yeah, that's my ear. A really vicious cycle of just going round and round and round. So I would have had to put all 3 boys into care, and it just would have taken my wage. So I thought, why not, if I could just get the products a little bit cheaper and pay for the groceries and nappies every week, it would have just, just saved my life pretty much instead of borrowing money from my parents. 4 months in, it just blew my mind. I was actually able to pay off. Sorry, buddy. I was actually able to pay off my personal loan, which I'd had for 10 years. So I never actually thought I was able to pay it off. I then was able to book a family holiday. Sorry, he's pushing it into my ear. I was able to pay off my pay off our credit card. We were able to go on a family holiday, and we've actually had 2 since then. And I got to go on a girls' weekend, which was amazing. And yeah, honestly, it's been mind blowing of how I can work around these guys. As he's showing you, he's talking on the phone, he's working. And yeah, I can just do it around these guys. My oldest is at kinder, so I can be a kinder mum now, just pick up and drop off. I don't have to worry about dropping them off at daycare and missing out on all these fun stuff. And I'm really it's Cody. I'm really looking forward to what's to come, because as these guys grow, we're hoping to take them to Fiji and then hopefully Disneyland one day. So it's just been amazing. So thank you, Jana. Want to say bye?
Bye. Hi, Darcy. So that's pretty cool. And that's how, a lot of us mamas work. Kids are on our laps, kids are running around, throwing things around in the background, but that's how we get to work, and that's great. So SSC, that's where Catherine's working on it at the moment. Next one's QNMD, and I've been very lucky to have just got that one done myself. So it's a $1,500 bonus for me, $1,500 bonus for my teacher. And by here, obviously, things are really changing, and it sort of goes into fast forward really to NMD from that, because you've really got the structure happening. You've got all these beautiful people under you that are chasing you, and they all want what you've created. And that's a $3,000 bonus for you and you only. And you're on about 80 to 120,000 a year then. But I just want to point out here, so yes, we get all these promotions, we get these bonuses. All right. It doesn't matter if you miss them. It's your journey to have. They're just there as an incentive. But these ones here, the ones underneath, the teacher ones, these 4 through the middle, you bring on one person, you bring on 10 people, you bring on 30 or 40 people, share them this amazing opportunity. There's a beautiful community and the chance to say yes to more. You get this opportunity to have these bonuses 10, 20, 30, 40, how many team you bring on each and every time by helping them try and get to these amazing positions also. You know, I talked to you guys about at the beginning about what this has done for me and so forth. But I guess going forward, you know, my goal now is my husband's got his own business. It's super stressful. So now I'm working on replacing his income. I don't want him home full time. So if I can just get him back so he only needs to work 3 days a week or whatever, we'll get our caravan and we'll start traveling around Australia, New Zealand, and really start enjoying life, meeting our team, meeting new people, sharing this opportunity and this amazing program and product. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who shared tonight. Well done to Sylvia for launching, and thank you so much for our guests. Anybody that is watching this recording and our guests tonight, if we didn't get all your questions answered, please reach out to whoever invited you and get those questions answered, because you really just don't know until you get those questions answered and until you really have a, you know, what if this product could help you with your health? What if this opportunity could help you financially? Because that definitely was me, super skeptic. But thank you for jumping on tonight, and hopefully we get to see you all again soon. So see you later.